all. Doing my shit. Yeah. I'm just fucking setting up some stuffs over here. Non-disca. I changed my lighting a little bit. I don't know if it's too like dark in my face, or if I should a little bit more like here. I want to make sure that I have the shadows in my eyes. You know, that's very important to me that I have that. Oh jeez. Oh god, no. Okay. That's fine. Fucking just working on some shit here. Not this guy. I am turning 18 tomorrow. I am fucking sick. Wait. What's the what's the fucking, how do you describe this? I'm ecstatic. I don't fucking know how else to describe it. I'm very happy. I got my car. I'm fucking all ready. You know, it's like I'm fucking so ready. Just like be an adult and pay taxes and shit. You know, I'm just really excited. It's like I'll be able to vote in November too. We'll get into that shit, but it's I think it's gonna be fun. I feel like people always make adulthood sound like a really big thing, and I never really thought it would be a big thing for me. I never really thought it'd be a thing like, oh man, I can't wait to be an adult. But you know, here I am, super fucking excited. I don't know what happened. I guess it just kind of fucking set in that I would be like ecstatic. It's just fucking, high school's almost over, you know? Can't wait. Just can't wait. Anyway. Play some Touhou. I've always been really good at school. I want to be a doctor. Yeah. Yeah, to be a doctor, you gotta be pretty good at school. So I have a lot of more school coming, but I'm really glad I'm gonna have the independence of college, you know? I'm somebody who likes to like sit at home a lot. Not to say that I don't do things, because I'm a really fucking busy person. I'm happiest when I'm alone. And that sounds like a weird fucking thing to say, you know? It's like, I love people. I'm sure I've said this before, like on stream, but I'll repeat it again, that like, I fucking adore people. I love talking to people. I love learning about people. I love seeing people think. I love so many things about people. And, you know, but I think I'm happiest when I'm alone. And maybe I'm getting a little too romantic here, but I feel like if I ever am going to be in love with someone, it's going to be someone that I will like being around more than being alone and watching anime. You know? So I feel like I just kind of force myself to talk to people for like mental health. Like, it's great. I don't dislike anything about talking to people. It's great. It's not as fun as being a fucking loser, you know? Maybe that's just me. Maybe it's a hidden part of everyone. I don't fucking know. Okay. I'm doing pretty good so far. I guess talking just kind of gets my mind all ready and stuff. Okay. I got a car. I got a cheap compass. Beautiful dark blue. I think it's called like pearl blue or something. God, I missed it. But it's sick. Jeez. Okay. I drove it the first like day today. I signed all the shit last night. I drove it from fucking Hollywood, Florida, all the way to my town. And it's a great car. I love it. It drives so well, all that shit. It just feels comfortable, and then the music's great. Because if you know me, you know I fucking adore music. Not this guy. Okay, fucking checking this shit. Okay. Ready, let's go. Okay, I'm ready. I'll take on Cerno. My girl. Baka. Baka. Okay. I gotta think about fucking Japanese shit. To do at the meeting tomorrow, the Japanese club. I'm president of the Japanese club at school. I started off with like knowing nothing about Japanese. Like I was a bit of a weeb back then, you know. Like I saw a good share of anime. I saw the Death Note, One Piece a bit. I saw like season 1 of Naruto. You know, Dragon Ball was my main deal. I really like Dragon Ball. You know, I'm Hispanic. You know, it's like I was born to. But beyond that, you know, Death Note was one of my favorites. And I didn't really have too many more after that, you know, like Pokemon and all the basic normie anime that I was pretty much into. Fuck! Oh my god, I can't believe that happened. Okay. I can make it, right? Yeah, okay. So I was basically into all the normie anime. And then... Okay. And then I started watching more anime. And shit. Because I forgot what was the one that tipped it off, but maybe it was Sergeant Frog, because I saw Sergeant Frog as a kid on Netflix, and then I remembered it and I binge watched it all over again in like middle school. And that was when I started watching a lot more anime, right? And then in freshman year of high school, a half Greek, half Japanese girl started a Japanese club. And this piqued my interest as I wanted to learn more about Japan. I want to learn more about Japanese culture. Fuck me. I want to learn more about Japanese culture, and then of course the language, which turned out to be the main aspect of it, which I loved, you know, because fuck. Because I played some games before. I'm gonna restart. I had played some games before. That were entirely in Japanese, and I just kind of fucking guessed what was happening. It was a complete and utter guess. I had no idea what I was doing. But then, you know, I thought, well, if I learn more Japanese, then maybe I'll be able to understand it someday. And, you know, not without years of practice, but she taught us a good amount of stuff, and I was probably the only one that fucking did anything besides the other boy there that was Korean, and he got it so easily. You know, he was able to write it almost instantly. He memorized all the characters and stuff like that. He was getting a good grasp of the grammar. It was insane, and I was like, oh god, well, that's our next president then. Once the girl graduates, because she was a senior, right? And then the Korean kid, who was set to be president, ends up having to move. And seeing as I was the only other person that really cared, they asked me if I would, you know, be president. And I'm over here not knowing a single fucking thing. I don't know. I didn't know any Japanese. I learned a couple of words. I was pretty lackadaisical near the beginning because I didn't really feel like it was kind of like pastime thing. It was a nice time to hang out. You know, nothing really too, I don't know, mind-numbing. I kept it very light on myself when it came to working on the language. But then I was named president, so the whole summer, the whole freshman, sophomore summer, I just fucking studied Japanese, like a ton of it. I wrote my notebook, I memorized the character charts, I got a good grasp of the grammar a little bit, and then I had a couple friends there, and then they tried, some tried, others didn't. and then some were too busy, and then some were fucking, you know, just like weren't as into it. And so didn't make too much Japanese progress there, but I got a better idea, even if some had a hard time grasping it. That was most likely due to my own teaching, most likely. Just, yeah, you know, I was the one doing the teaching. So I got a better idea of how to teach during that period. And I also, like, I learned a bit more myself. Because, you know, when you're teaching, that reinforces a lot of stuff for you. It reinforces everything you've learned, pretty much, whenever you try to teach someone. That's why I really like tutoring as much as I can, because it reinforces what I should know, right? And so, let's check this. Ugh. Okay, that sounds good. Sounds great. Oh god, that's fine. Uh-oh. Okay, that's fine. And so I was teaching there sophomore year, and I kind of fucking sucked at it. Like, it got a lot better, and then junior year I pretty much had it down. I would look up random fucking vocabulary words, and I'd make a little kind of lesson plan thing, using my big old note, that big old note file in my iPhone Notes app. And I got a lot better at understanding it, I got a lot better at speaking it, and teaching it. And this year, I have some freshmen, sophomores, and juniors, I think. And all my friends are too fucking busy to like do it right after school, but it's still, you know, it's fun, and I'm learning as I teach, and I've gotten better at teaching. So I think that they're learning too. And god, are these kids way fucking faster than the ones that I had in fucking sophomore year, you know? We had one real bright one that really understood it junior year, and then this year came and we got like, you know, 3 or 4, yeah. It might be because they're good with languages, it might be because they fucking actually listen to me, you know. But they're good, and I'm making fun. Tomorrow's my birthday, and I got a fucking party after, like, to do for myself, but, you know, I don't want to fucking call off the meeting, especially since I haven't, like, oh god, fuck me, every time I forget, every time, oh, fucking leg. Okay. I don't like calling off Japanese club meetings just because, you know. Yeah, it's time that people have practice. I hope that people practice at home, but not everyone is going to. And I want everyone to like study a little bit once a week, get a better idea. Fuck! Jesus Christ. Sorno, how could you do this to me? I trusted you, I gave you my heart, and then you threw it on the ground, and then you bumbled me in the face and said, ha ha ha, Edo can't fucking talk to girls. And then I cried because it was right, and then I'm okay. On the subject of love, I don't know if I love one man. I think I'm kind of capable of love right now. As sad as that is to say, well, you know, that could change any moment. It's not like I'm against, oh, Jesus fucking Christ. Oh, God. Fuck, no, that was bad. That was too bad. Too bad. Who the fuck is texting me right now? Key club shit. Damn. I would show you the video, but you would be able to figure out who I am very easily by my voice, so I won't. Also, I say my full name, so that's probably not, like, advisable. I gotta move some fucking hair out of my face. I don't know, my fucking YouTuber model is tracking me very well. I should make myself a little bit more in the shadows. There we go. I got my fucking hentai MC eyes. Actually, let me see what happens if I turn it back all the way. No, I'm just fucking dark now. Just like me. And then I got this. Oh, that's cool. But like, there's no light source on my like Streamlabs, so it just looks weird if it's not coming straight on, you know. I'm kind of tired of listening to the fucking Touhou music now, so I'm gonna play my own shit. I feel like it's killing me, you know. There we go. Thinking of her, thinking of her, her. God, I could fucking do so many remixes with my mouth. I have no idea if this is fucking playing. Can't hear. Oh, it's a bass, that's why it's fucking. Look on the times roll cold when the sea has dragged me up, but ah shit, no, I don't want that. No thanks. What else can I talk about? What else is on my mind that I can fucking let out in this therapy session? That's what it is. That's essentially what this is. It's me just fucking spouting out all the things that I don't say to people during the day. Okay. With chick flick, but now I get why Sarah was so hard to forget. It's this feeling that I'm feeling like Nemo in a net. Pumpkin, pumpkin, you're gonna kill me. Pumpkin, pumpkin, la da 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 da. I got a fucking essay I gotta look through after this. On Hamlet. I like Hamlet. As far as Shakespeare's plays go, I think it's probably on par with Macbeth for me. It's just a really good play. As an edgy teenager, it's also very fucking close to my philosophies. As much as fucking Hamlet ditches around, it's fairly close to my philosophies. Of course, like, it's gonna sound edgy as fuck, but the to be or not to be speech is pretty fucking accurate. Like, except that it doesn't answer the question, which I think is probably for the best. You don't know the answer to the question, you just kind of fucking go through shit anyway, and that's fine. I recommend that everyone fucking lives their life, and that things can and will get better, as long as fucking you got your shit together. Depends what you mean by, you know, get better, of course. Satisfaction, perhaps. Some people never receive satisfaction because they're looking for the wrong thing. I'm really happy that I got my car, but I'll be honest, I think I've been happier receiving a fucking Slurpee before. You know, like, I'm super fucking grateful to my parents, and I know how expensive they are. But when I thought about how happy am I right now? Fuck. I thought about how happy I am, and I was like, is this level of happiness something that trumps anything else I've ever like felt? And I thought, I was like, not really. Water. I thought about it. I was like, I tried to think, where does happiness come from? You know, because happiness is just dopamine, right? I mean, it's like a mixture of emotional responses and fucking weird chemicals in your brain doing shit. And what is happiness to me? You know? And I suggest more people think about that. What is happiness to you? Fucking Bob Dylan, nice. There's no place I'm going. So what does make me happy? Is it material possessions? Is it feeling connection to the people I love? Is it, what is happiness? I might be getting a little too philosophical here, but that's who I am. I like thinking about things. I can't pretend to fucking know the answers though. I'll say my opinions, but you know, fuck me. I never really know what I'm talking about, you know. This is just my own view on life. A fucking 18-year-old kid has been dealing with, you know. But then again, there could be an 80-year-old man and he's never had a single fucking thought in his life, you know, that had anything of importance, which is very possible, you know. Meanwhile, there's probably a fucking 7-year-old out there who's thought all of this before me and, you know, fucking got his own really smart answers to it. Which I don't doubt. What fucking song is this? Okay. The Sea of Tranquility. What the fuck is this from? The music tapes. I don't fucking remember this. Oh, never mind. I do remember this kind of. You know when you add a song to your playlist and you kind of forget that you ever had it? Well, that happens when you have like fucking over 700 songs on your playlist. Oh fuck. Poogers. Damn right, Phoenix. Poogers. You got any questions about the day, Phoenix? About how fucking physics went or whatever? I was just getting really philosophical and talking about myself and the definition of happiness and what makes someone happy. Which, you know, I probably don't even fucking know. Because I don't know what makes myself happy, but does what makes me happy like align with everybody else? I didn't even think about that up to now. It's like, what the fuck is happiness? Because fucking I was thinking about it. Like I got my new car, Phoenix. I'm not sure if I told you, but I got a fucking car, and it's a cheap Compass, and it's sick, and I love it. But you know, just for the convenience that more than anything. And so I was thinking while I was getting the car, I thought, this is sick. I'm incredibly grateful to my parents. You know, fucking cars are a lot of fucking money. They're, you know, fucking credit and all that shit. Gamer car, exactly. And I was like, but as like grateful and all these feelings that I have, is what I'm feeling like happiness? Am I uneasy? No, I don't really feel scared about driving anymore. I've been driving for a good amount of time. I don't really feel anxious about it. And I thought about it, I was like, yeah, I am happy, but this happiness is fairly dim. Like this is a very expensive thing that I'm getting. And here I am when I probably have gotten a Slurpee before and felt happier. And I'm like, what the fuck is happiness? Because people, you know, it's a fucking joke when people say that possessions, you know, equal happiness. But a lot of the time it feels like that's true, doesn't it? You know, like I'm ecstatic when I get a nice anime figurine or, you know, any Zelda memorabilia, or if I get a game. And is it the experiences that those things give you that bring you happiness rather than the things themselves? But I don't think like watching, it's like seeing a meme really makes me happy. I think it's funny. I think it's a distraction. I don't think it's really happiness. I feel like when oh shit, the fuck, oh god, there are people. Okay. Having a fun time with friends, that's sometimes that I felt incredibly happy. I felt incredibly happy having fun with friends. And I can define that as happiness. But that's times that we're not just like joking around. You know, we're joking around, but we're feeling different things too. Because I feel like comedy doesn't really make you happy. That might be a weird statement to say, but when I see a comedy special, I'm more distracted and laughing than I am really happy. When I'm happy, I completely know what's happening. I'm completely attached to reality, and I'm okay with this reality that I'm facing. I think that's more of what it is. So happiness is less of a kind of joy than it is a satisfaction. Holy fucking shit! That satisfaction with the time and place, and the situation. Um, it is a pretty broadly used term, but I mean like the feeling. Fuck me. The feeling of happiness. The exact feeling. Like But do you know what kind of happiness I mean? Like, goddamn, I'm fucking starting over. Why is my mom speaking Spanish? I don't. Okay, no one's here. Okay, well that's weird. It's. But do you know the kind of fucking happiness I'm talking about? Like I don't even know how to describe it. The kind of. Well, I guess what I used before. The idea that you're not being distracted. You're in the moment and you're satisfied with it. I feel like that kind of happiness is a synonym to being satisfied. Then there are things, fuck, I'm just gonna read it. There are things are going to make your life easier, better, easier, proving something that's probably best, which it's unnoticeable. Yeah, because there are points in life where people just feel unhappy, like there have been points in my life where I fucking felt unhappy for days at a time, weeks at a time maybe, and it's just like a consistent happiness. I mean fucking sadness kind of thing, or like more or less sadness and more the inability to feel like the kind of happiness I stated. I could still laugh. I could have all the other kind of ranges of emotions. I could be scared. I could be everything, but I couldn't feel the content. The contentness is being content. It's not just like going, well, I guess I'm fine with this. It's feeling what you're in and going, this is okay, and I'm glad that this is how things are. That's what I think happiness is, like the kind of emotional happiness, the state where like so happy I could cry kind of thing, just like these are the moments I live for kind of happiness. Because once again, do not confuse happiness with distractions. Like fucking every philosopher or fucking anyone will tell you that's thought about happiness will tell you that happiness doesn't really come from distractions, from fucking drugs, alcohol, sex even. And Hamlet, fucking there's this quote, that lewdness courts in the shape of heaven, I believe was the quote. Lewdness courts in the shape of heaven. That fucking all this sexy shit, it will look like all you ever need. And as a fucking animal, it has reason to fuck me. It has reason to be that way. Yes, lewdness. Yes, that's why it really stuck out to me, because I said lewd in a Shakespeare play. But just the idea that distractions are what make you happy. It's being satisfied. Yeah, I know. It's the funnies first, and then I think about the consequences later. There's some kind of habits transcends. Is that kind of happiness like a mixture of emotions, or is it? You can tell that I want to go into fucking neuroscience, man. It's like I don't even know if it's a mix of emotions or if it's fucking its own thing that goes beyond the rest of them. Fuck. Does a meme fulfill something? Like when I see a meme, I chuckle, and if it's a really really good meme, I'll go like, that was great, and then fucking kind of maybe think about it for a little bit and go on with my life. And in those moments, when I'm thinking back to it, I don't think I was happy. I think that was funny. You know what I mean? in that I don't really feel any kind of real joy, I guess is what you could say. When I think back to it, that was a moment of distraction and feeling fucking, I wasn't satisfied, you could say. Meanwhile, when other things happen in my life, I can think back to it and really think that was a moment in which I was happy. You know? What's up? Why is it all caps now? Did I make a breakthrough in my explanation? What do you mean? Like, that makes sense, but I don't explain it. Yeah, we're like, it's funny, but you're not happy. like, rarely do we think about these emotions being any kind of different thing, but when you think about it, when you remember what you felt, it's different. When you remember how you felt, we don't have the words to explain it, but it's a different feeling. Funny does not equal happy, yeah. It's its own thing. Fucking all the depressed comedians out there can tell you that for sure. I think, especially with those kind of comedians, is that they don't really value the happiness of themselves. They like distracting people, and I think that most comedians know that what they're doing is not really making people happy. It's distracting them and giving them a little bit of relief for the day. It's just like kind of like it's an outlet for people. Just let out some laughter, because laughter is fucking healthy for you and stuff. But those kind of comedians, they don't get happy from the jokes they tell. They don't think, oh man, this is so funny, I'm really happy right now. They get happy when they perform them and they see people laugh. Unless they're like a fucking narcissist or whatever, and then they'll be like, they love me, rather than like what I think most comedians kind of have, which is these people are laughing and having a rather good time, and I'm enjoying this moment, and I'm satisfied with the fact that I am alive right now because I am existing right now to bring other people some relief. Yeah, that's why I think it's closer to being satisfied than anything else. I feel like being satisfied with living, I think, is the closest definition you can have to happiness. Because I feel like everything else in life, at all times, we're being somewhat kind of reminded of our death. This got really fucking heavy out of nowhere. But I feel like we're always being reminded of our death. And like, happiness is, rather than trying to distract ourselves from that kind of death reminders, rather than trying to, maybe it is part of extending our life. And Hamlet, that was another idea. I'm reading too much fucking Hamlet, but there was an idea that everything that anyone does, you don't want to think about it. You don't want to. But it's there at a subconscious level. You want to do things because you're gonna die. There's only a certain amount of time to go to college, but why do you go to college? To get more knowledge, and fucking try to understand the world, and maybe try to understand death, which you know that you can't. Like, everything at a fundamental level is like, it's pushed on by the fear of death. We all know that it's coming, and so we come up with ways to cope, and that's partially with more money. What does money get you? Is it where you feel like you make enough impact in the world? If you have enough money, you feel like you're important enough, and that money will live on after you're dead, kind of thing. It's all the kind of fucking deadly sins, you could say, or even the 7 virtues, you could say, are all pretty much pushed on by death. And so, once you finally achieve something that makes you comfortable with death and satisfied with your life up until now, I think that's what I would define as happiness. And fuck me. It's not directly happiness. So, here's the thing. Now, you're always going to find some reason to struggle. We're always going to find something to struggle about, because humans need to struggle. We need to move beyond. We refuse to be satisfied as a species. This could go on to how experiences that we are put some, This could go on to how our experiences that we are such a sum put into. I don't know, like, do people really think different depending on what experiences they go through? Or is there something that's, I guess, death is the one unifying idea. That's probably why I'm thinking so much into this, because no matter what station you're at life, no matter how rich or poor you are, a slave's bones is going to look the same as a king's bones, you know? It is almost luck-based. It's completely random. You don't get to pick how you're born. You don't even get to pick to be alive. Yeah, death is fundamental to every human being. And that means that it's probably the issue that humans have dealt with for the longest, you know, besides, like, I don't even hunger. I was going to say hunger is probably like one of the first issues that humans dealt with, but even then, why do we eat? To avoid dying? Everything is all to either avoid death or to try to become comfortable with death. And once you become comfortable with death, I think is that happiness spot. Fucking since the first, yeah, it's all that unifying idea. Dude, I'm gonna drink some fucking water right now. Dude, I'm not dying right now. That's great. Oof. Oh, Jesus. Fucking lag. I'll kill you. Anything that anyone ever does is entirely connected to death. That's what I'm saying. It's subliminal. You don't constantly think, I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die. Because, you know, when someone's doing that shit, that's when you know that they're fucking, like, incredibly sad. Do you think that that's the source of sadness? Do you think the source of sadness is, like, where someone is completely not content with their life and thought, like, if I die now, this will be a waste? Do you think that has anything to do with it? Like, happiness is, if I die now, everything's okay. If I die now, I'm completely satisfied. All of this is great. All of this is worth it. I enjoy this. Meanwhile, sadness is a kind of, it was all for naught. It's like two sides of the same coin. Maybe. Fucking, I need my major right now. Imagine a long day. Where are you going with this? No, and nothing's free, 'cause today I saw the grave. I just knew I'd misbehave. Again, no. Okay, a long day where I'm not doing anything. Yeah. If I'm not doing anything, by the end of the day, I'm like, today was a fucking waste. Yeah, it's fucking, I didn't do anything today, not for myself. I didn't, like, when you're doing nothing, like, literally, like, not even watching anime, not even doing anything. it's like a day is a microcosm of your life. If you're gonna waste a day, you're basically wasting your life. Um, like, but like, if you do something that like de-stresses you, or something you really enjoy, like I fucking watching anime or whatever, I don't feel sad when I'm watching anime. I feel like I'm some of the most content I can fucking be when I'm watching anime, because I do it as a treat. I do it as a kind of like, it's a reminder that I did things. It's when I'm having like supplemental fun, it's kind of a subconscious reminder that I completed something. It's when a kid has a fucking candy bar as a reward. Do you think like maybe do you think maybe that the candy bar isn't the fucking fun part? The sugar and all that isn't the fun part. It's the fact that they're, throughout eating that candy bar, they are being reminded of what a good job they did. Because I feel like if someone did a bad job and tricked someone into thinking that they did a good job and received a gift like that, then they probably wouldn't feel happy while, consuming it or whatever. It has to do with the context. It's the enjoyment of anything has to do with how much work you put into it. So I think it all has to do with how satisfied one is of their situation. Like, if I like watch anime all day, then I'm sure like I wouldn't be happy. But if I did some work, if I did an essay and it's 12 a.m., fuck me. And if it was 12 a.m. and then I watched anime, I would love it. It's just it's that little difference there. If you do a bad job, that something's hard, you feel satisfied. Exactly. So it's like really completing things, being satisfied is the secret to happiness. Here's my fucking problem, Phoenix. I don't know how the fuck I'll ever be satisfied. That's where the fucking problem comes in. Prepare the way of the Lord. Prepare ye the way of the Lord. Death is so fundamental in us. Death is so fundamental in us to understand. Well, yeah, that's like, it might have to do something with like how people remember me. What will I leave behind? And I feel like in recent years, people have really wanted something physical to leave behind because of like social media and all that stuff. They want to be remembered for something. They might be remembered for who they were, good or bad. People just want to be remembered. And so the reason people really go through school is probably for two kind of reasons, maybe three. One, obviously, get into college, make money, all that shit. Then there's just the thirst for knowledge that some people have. The thirst that's, I can understand this world, and maybe they're trying to understand death. Like fucking someone like me who fucking loves thinking about this shit, because maybe it's just a piece of me that just wants to try to understand death, so I'm not as scared of it. That might be one thing. And then there's the other thing, which is that this is how they'll be remembered. It's not just attention while living, it's attention that will keep on giving. Why do people want attention? Just like think about that for a second. Why would anyone in their right mind care about attention? What does anyone's attention mean? It doesn't. There's nothing that anyone there's nothing that anyone gets from getting attention, pretty much, except for being remembered. And if you're remembered, you kind of live on after death. That's why why do people like, that's why people like fame, because they'll be remembered. It's more likely. Well, you're gone, exactly. You know, why do fucking gravestones exist? Why does anything like that exist? Why do people grieve? Okay. Fuck, shit, I couldn't escape that. I should have used a bomb. Restart. I guess. I'm okay. Fucking. These are real fucking shower thoughts, bro. Fight. Never real fight. This is the one called Sailor Moon. Learn to hit X subconsciously. It's easy. Fuck. Yeah, maybe without lag would be a little easier. Sailor Mercury. Sailor Mercury. There we go. I'm able to grab the philosophy out of you. I'm able to fucking squeeze it out of you. Like a fucking lemon. I'm able to grab you by the fucking bones and just twist out that bone marrow of philosophy. Like a soup. Okay. Every message you send. Okay. Sailor Moon is going to enter. Okay. Yeah, fucking all those Wi-Fi cords and shit, data receivers. It's going through a lot of stuff, man. It's going all over the country, pretty much. Being all directed towards me, yes. Ah, fuck, I didn't kill her. What is the direction here? Ooh, that fucking guitar. Oh, what the fuck? What was this one? Beyond the Mirage. Oof. Oh god, I fucking love Backwood Odyssey. My response. Compressed bit by bit. Literally, bit by bit. Get it. Computer jokes. I see. Okay. With a lot going on in the background. Even the energy being used. Explains anything, yeah. It's all connected to that one little fucking butterfly effect of when you type it out and press that enter. Someone find natural gas or something, or coal or whatever, yeah. Only to burn it up for this to happen. Yes. So fucking someone did all of that just for you to send that. Butterfly effect, yeah, that's essentially what it is. Anytime you do anything, it has me. Anytime you do anything, it has a huge effect. Anything, like literally fucking anything. You know, there's a reason the butterfly effect is so famous, because it's, when you think about it, so many things come from the smallest of actions, and millions of people do all the, yeah. So a single question has this, you know, unimaginable people, or, you know, fucking, that's unimaginable, more like fucking quantitative, but okay. But yeah, it's a lot of people though. Yeah, I know what you mean. It's that fucking shit ton. But yeah, it's a lot of people all doing similar things. Fucking talking through wires, talking through like a fucking tin cup, a tin can. Fuck, damn it. Okay, I'll fucking kill you, you bastard. You okay? Oh god, fucking Apocalypse Elysia is so good. Oh god. So everything came from something. That's why I have a hard time, like, understanding the concept of fate and free will. Because can we really choose anything? I feel like well, there's a lot of things we don't know how it was made. Like, bro, can you build a light bulb? Like, that was why Dr. Stone is one of my favorite fucking animes. Because ever since I was a kid, ever since I was like maybe the age of 3 or 4, I think is when I started first having these thoughts. I was a little fucking mini philosopher, but I thought about if everyone on Earth fucking just, I don't know about died, but if everyone was stripped of technology, if we all were fucking made to live on exactly like how the hunter-gatherers did, like all those years ago, with nothing except our fucking selves to, you know, and our knowledge to work off of, would we be able to start back up? Would we be able to make human civilization again? And how long would it take? Would it take, it would definitely take faster, but would we able, how long would it take? A lifetime for us to reach back to human civilization as we knew it? Or would it be much quicker, or would it take millennia? It's can't make solutions to our problems. Yeah. Like, it's just a fucking weird idea, man. Just imagine living in that fucking world. A world where you have to try and figure out everything that you lived with from scratch, and with the little bit that you learned in elementary school. Like, imagine Dr. Stone, but you're not like fucking Senku, you know? It would take a long time to get stuff started. If you had everyone else's knowledge, you know, if you had a whole community with you, if you had like New York City, I'm sure you could get things running up fairly quickly, but like, not up to like the way we have it now. Because, bro, we have transistors and shit that are up to the atom. Like, there's so much shit that we could never make by hand because they're factory and just machine created, and we'd have to, like, there were so many breakthroughs. There's so many small breakthroughs that took thousands of years to do, and to be able to do any of that from the fucking hand is insane. You know, it's not nanometers, bro. Fucking, it's, bro, one day it'll be a fucking yoctometer transistor. Trillions, it's insane. Like, we can't make that shit. It's physically impossible for a human being alone to make that shit. It's trillions, many trillions. Yeah, it's, god damn it, Zerno. I can't just want to fucking, whatever, I'll try and go on with it. But it's, we wouldn't be able to, fuck, I give up with that. Okay, try again. But it's, I think either we wouldn't be able to do it, or it would take a fairly long time for us to do it. Like, it's, well, there's so many things that would, like, so many conditions that would need to be applied. We rely so much on the internet nowadays that I don't know if there's anyone out there that holds every single, like, piece of information. You sure as hell can't do that by hand. It's crazy. But that's one reason why I love Dr. Stone so much, is because it was that idea just kind of come to life. But there's the one thing, in that it's a fucking genius boy. And he's kind of like got Deus Ex Machina on his side. Of it being a shonen kind of anime. So he's always got to fucking come out with it. But it's the IRL scenario that really interests me. I was a weird kid. I was a weird fucking kid. I had a lot of weird thoughts. Yeah. He has to be on top. He has to be the fucking genius guy. I think it'd be interesting too if it was a group of people, with like different kind of you know, specialties. Yeah, unhumanly well. that it wouldn't take, you know, thousands of years to make the perfect things. It's, yeah. So I just don't know, like, how it would be in real life, but, oh shit, okay. But one of my, like, weirdest fucking fears that I had as a kid, this has nothing to do with what we were talking about, it's just like a random thing that, to give you an idea of how odd a child I was. I'd take a shower, right, and I'd sit in my bath and I'd have a great time, bubble bath, whatever, in a little fucking jacuzzi thing in the condo, and it was great. And then I'd sit there and I'd look at the door, and there was something ominous about the door, and I was like, I had a thought, what if I opened that door and it just had a portal to hell in it? Like, I'd just be going straight to hell, you know? I know, fucking 0 to 100 real fast, but like, it's like, I wouldn't know for sure. I wouldn't know for sure unless I opened it. I would never know until I opened it. And just the idea, the mere small probability, I'd reassure myself. I'd say, no fucking way. That's insane. I don't even know why I had that thought. There's no way. But as long as I didn't know what was behind that door, I still was a little bit scared. Yeah. I just fucking... Then, yeah, this was also the time that I went to Catholic, like, elementary school, so I had, you know, religion on my mind. It's somewhat like Schrodinger's box, except it has nothing to do with radiation or quantum mechanics. Just the idea that you never know what something is until you observe it. It's that basic idea that until something is observed, it might still be, it might be both at the same time. Which, you know, in real life is not a fucking thing, it's just like a weird way to describe it. But what's behind the door? Yeah. Yeah. It's like, it's a similar kind of idea, but, you know, one's the weird fucking figment of a child's mind. A weirdly paranoid child. I thought a lot about religion back then, and I still do a lot. I'm not really religious. What's up? What is weird? Did you have another odd child thought? Ah, fuck. Shit, I want to look and read, but I can't right now, fuck. Okay. The type of feeling I get when I look at something very familiar. You mean like, oh shit. The ceiling of a bathroom. I think I know what you mean. The kind of like, the eeriness that something like that has. Yeah. Yeah, what the fuck is up with that? Fuck! 2 in a row! Oh, I hate that. Is familiarity scary? What could possibly make you feel uneasy? Yeah, like, it's just kind of a thing that's there. You don't really look at it. You're just kind of drifting your eyes around. That is weird. I do know what you're talking about. And I think that's what I got with the door. I think I got that feeling with the door, and I tried to, like, explain it. I tried to, like, explain it to myself as to why I could possibly have this feeling about my door. And the only reasonable explanation that I had in my head was, then if it's... fuck me. If I'm scared of the door for some reason, then there has to be a reason why I'm scared of the door, right? This is subconsciously, like, I'm not literally doing these leaps in my head, but, like, subconsciously, I'm scared of this door. There has to be a reason I'm scared of this door. So let's just go to a weird fucking scenario. Let's think of something. Let's think perhaps there's hell behind the door, you know? and maybe it's a kind of warning that I'm giving myself as to there's danger involved with the door. Which, yes, does tie into death. The idea that we should always be cautious. We're always trying to keep ourselves from dying. Fuck, I don't even know what's outside my door now. You never know. You never know what's outside that door. You can go into fucking Sokyo. Yes, you could. It's the idea of uncertainty. The idea that you never know. Okay. Ah, fuck me. Okay. Sorry, I'm just gonna fucking cry. Fucking. That's all I'll say. There we go. I thought about yeah, maybe should like just loading. You never know. It's fucking simulation. You gotta go through loading screen first. Could you fucking imagine if you had to go through a loading screen? I mean, that's like the whole idea of the backrooms of reality, which is such a stupid thing when you really think about it. But like, it's so stupid that, you know, I think the backrooms is exactly like my hell thing. Who the fuck came up with the backrooms? Like, the backrooms is such a stupid idea, but as long as like you think about just the thought of it, it's still fucking scary. Just the thought of it is scary, you know? The idea that I'm in my own home and that's gonna be broken in a second and I'm gonna go to fucking hell. I got a fucking NVIDIA on my reality. There's no way that it'll fucking have a loading screen. It's so quick, dude. Yeah, it's fucking weird. There's like a couple. I forgot what the Solar Sands, I think, is a good YouTuber that talks about that kind of stuff. He does a good kind of somewhat explanation, some theories about why people kind of get those reactions. But I guess but I feel like, yeah, Solar Sands. But I feel like the story of the backrooms, more than just the image, is spooky too. Just the idea that someone could fucking no clip through reality. It's asinine, but just the idea that one day you're sitting in class when suddenly you fucking end up in a hellscape it's essentially the same idea that I had. And I don't know if it's a more common thing. 3 blue brown. Well, a math channel. Is it like teach you math, or is it just like kind of like a number file, that kind of like thing, where it just teaches you random shit, like fun facts and stuff. Nothing that's really gonna aid you too much in math class, but more just kind of be a fun thing to know. Yeah, I like math Vsauce. Yeah, more number file than Sal from Khan Academy. You know what you mean? Because they have no bones. I like bananas because they have no bones. Were you religious as a kid, Phoenix? Were your parents religious that they like put that onto you as a kid? Or were they kind of like agnostic? I was like, we don't fucking know. Error checking? Oh, it's fucking gross binary. Blah. How did they approach that to you? Like, how did they like give you the concept of God? Was it kind of like? Because I think about being a parent a lot too. Because I want to have kids someday, and I often think about like, how would I teach my kids? Because I want to prepare them for the world, right? You know. And philosophy is a big part of the world for me. So if I help them, get on that track, I think it could help them a lot. would they give you like those fucking Jesus books? Like, oh yeah, okay, so like the fucking, and Jesus from Nazareth was a guy that fucking was cool and shit. So they basically told it to you more like it was a story, more than like kind of fact. Like it was more of a storybook. Oh fuck. Okay. Um. Yeah, no. For me, it was definitely like a fucking. But even now, it's still kind of a fucking like. This is the truth. This is the fucking Bible, and this is all you could ever need. Not to say that my family's fucking bullshit. I for theology, I look at it a lot like mythology. I don't really believe in any religion. I see it more like stories. I love Christianity. I love. That's weird to say. Like it's a fandom. Like it's a fucking. Dude, have you read the Bible? It's so good. No, I mean like the mythology, how it grows over time, the original sources. Just how it all started. It's a cool story. I especially after going to like fucking Catholic school. I don't regret any of it, to be honest. A little dangerous. It's kind of like the Homestuck fandom, but no, like, yeah, that is a problem, isn't it? That people see religion as fact without like any kind of proof whatsoever. Okay, there we go. Yeah, so it's like kind of mythology thing, and it's fun to learn about. And I'm interested in theology, mainly Christianity and Judaism. That kind of Western shit. There are gonna be some good morals learned from them. I think that's why it's kind of good to tell kids. I don't know, man. Yeah, I don't know. That's why I struggle with like when I think about my theoretical child. I'm like, should I start off the kid thinking that God's real, or should I approach it more like it's a fucking story, or like, because if I fucking start off the kid thinking that God's real, then fucking what, they're gonna have a breakdown later, kind of losing their religion. Should I? Yeah, like, how the fuck, how the hell would I raise a kid? Yeah, because it sounds fucking weird to say, but I want my kid, fuck me. I want my kid to be a better me, you know? I want my kid to fucking be good where I failed, you know? And I don't mean in the, I didn't get the fucking track meet, you know? I want my kid to be a track star, you know, that kind of shit. I want them to fucking have better chances of being fucking happy, you know? I want to give them all the tools so that they can figure out how to be a fucking person. I want to fucking read your message, Phoenix, but I'm dodging, weaving. I'm dodging. Okay, cool. Yeah. Yeah, it's the whole fucking communicating bit. How do I? Fuck! I'm so upset. Oh, whatever. No, I gotta restart. I gotta. I'm okay. I'm totally okay. Fuck is this shit? Okay. I've gotten through it a couple times. It's just fucking, it's the worst. this? Very fucking no. Okay. Like, is there any right way to raise a kid? Is there any right way to raise a kid? I don't think so. Like, I want to make my kid me, but better. Because I don't think that. I don't think. How do I approach this? How do I say this? I'm sad a lot of the fucking time. And I think a lot of it has to do with how I approach life and the way that I think about things. But I feel like I have a lot of potential, or I had a lot of potential to be really fucking happy, right? And I still can be happy, you know? It's not like I'm, like, closed off at 18, but I want my kid to have access to all that shit. I want my kid to have the benefit of my fucking intelligence mixed with fulfillment. I want my kid to not be fucking sad, like, all the time. And yeah, I don't know if that's a genetic thing or not. My parents seem fairly happy. Or at least they seems to be. Maybe that's because they're fucking old and have a lot of kids, but I don't know. When I'm 62, I'll fucking buy I'm jaded in it. Well, at that point, you're already jaded, right? If you're thinking that, oh god, I'm gonna be so jaded, you're already jaded, you know? Though I guess if you're scared of being jaded, you can try to not be, you know? It's all how you think about it. I don't feel sure really good at 16, like, fuck. I mean, but it's something you're passionate about. Like, fucking, if you're passionate about something, if you like doing something, there's no reason why you shouldn't be. You know what I mean? Like, if it makes you satisfied or ergo happy, then fucking do it. You know? Like, I just noticed I'm saying you know a lot. Like, I love music, and I don't have any fucking real life applications to that shit. And I don't want to be a musician. Nothing really comes to mind when it comes to making a living out of music. Like, my stomach rumbled. Like, I don't think. Yeah, but like, yeah, you like it, but once you finish doing it, do you not feel quote unquote happy? It's fun, happy. It's you enjoy doing it, and once you finish doing it, you get this sense of satisfaction. I want to be a doctor, like, really fucking bad, but I want to major in neuroscience, because the fucking brain and, like, why things happen is fucking such a cool fucking thing to me. I know exactly, it all comes from full circle, man. It's all full circle. I love thinking about that shit. Fuck. Okay, cool. The brain is just so cool. Shit, okay. The idea of an organ that is you in itself is already insane. Like, when I was a kid, well, you know, a lot of what I think now has its basis in small thoughts and questions I had as a kid. And that was like, am I me? When I look in the mirror, Is that me? And what would I define as myself? Yes? What's up? What is beauty? That's an interesting question. What is beauty? There are some philosophies, such as the ones that are very, loving of art. And they believe not that art should mimic reality, but that reality should mimic art. Can a computer understand art? Why does anime look so cute? Because, there are certain aspects to the cute that we're talking about, There's the kind of like sexual cute, there's the I need to protect this thing cute, and then there's the ones where they're kind of connected. I don't know what things, the fundamental ideas. I mean, take any concept and try to break it down, and you'll find it's much more complex than you could ever imagine. Anything, like literally anything, everything has an insane explanation that we probably don't even know the answer of. Exactly, it's an idea. It's not anything physical. And sometimes people really, really are a fan of those ideas, and then other times people think that those ideas, those abstract ideas, are pretty much nothing, and that all that matters is the physical world. And it's all saying so often. Oh, hey Ari, we're just fucking talking about real philosophical shit, and fuck! Oh my god, lag, I am going to kill me. I'm fine. I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm so okay. I'm doing amazing. This is great. Fuck. Okay. Okay. Harry, what do you define as happiness? Oh, okay. Bye. Arrivederci. I love the fucking emoticons on screen. Okay, there we go. No one does it like you. No one does it like you. I try. Fuck me. I hate that thing so much. So, I didn't even fucking use any bombs, did I? Oh, fuck. How the fuck do you use that shit? Language. What is language? It's just like fucking... Well, there's tons of different theories about language. You'll be getting that into Scalia in the second semester. That was one of my favorite parts of the class, was like language acquisition and like understanding what language is. A lot of people weren't into it, but I have a feeling you like it. It's in second semester with ACE language. And it's the weirdest fucking shit. You'll hear all these theories, and one of them is one by Noam Chomsky, which is still pretty controversial nowadays. But the idea that there are second semester ACE English, yes. The idea that every human is outfitted as a kid, as a baby or whatever, with like an automatic grammar dictionary thing. And that's how kids are able to figure out language so easily, because our brains are outfitted to know language. That's why kids can be bilingual or whatever, and kids can learn any language no matter what. Like if you fucking spoke Pig Latin to a child, it would probably, figure out Pig Latin. Yeah. It's no matter what you speak in, if it has a meaning and it has set rules, a kid would likely understand it fairly well. What theory? Maybe we see concept, we love concept. But how do you see a concept? Like, because what is a concept? I find that a lot of things in philosophy is just asking what is blank. We can't think back to being a baby because we know shit now. We know things. All the processes going on in our heads are no longer happening. You can't remember something that is no longer kind of there. It's no longer a memory. What's a preposition? You just kind of learn that it belongs there. You see the patterns. And that's basically what Noam Chomsky thinks, that there's certain patterns that language follow that we don't know, that just like kids somehow have in their head. It's such a vague concept, yet every fucking human being ever that had like parents knows them. They're able to communicate. It's a fundamental thing about being human that we're that we're able to communicate. And that's insane. Grammar is based on a fundamental thing in the brain. Well, not just that maybe it's comprehensible, but we don't know it. You know, it's like it's rules that we don't know. It's probably like I'm sure you could make an algorithm or something out of it, but it's as of now there's no way we can figure that out. What am I imagining? I'll close my eyes. Close my eyes and just hold the shoot button. Tell me what I'm imagining. Oh shit, I didn't die. Okay, wow, that's fucking incredible. In order for a computer to work, it has a system, all devices, like chips. Yeah. And they all have to communicate with each other. That's a lot how like the brain works. Like, if you're missing something, then the brain's not going to perform as well. It relies a lot on other stuff, you know? Like even memory is broken up into like 2 bits, you know, there's short and there's long. And within those, there's processes that, you know, filter through them. But if you're without one, then you can't really have the concept of memory. If you're missing short-term memory, if you have short-term memory loss, then, you know, like you're not gonna have what we define as memory, as it being able to remember things. Every concept has multiple things that make it up, to like the point where it's just too complex to describe. So you're saying, fuck me. Okay, I'm okay. Oh, I need to fucking straighten my back. Okay. In order for a computer to work, so like, for a language to work, there's certain things that it needs to have. I'm glad you like it. They're fun things to think about, because fucking rarely do you think about them. Because we treat everything in life so matter-of-factly, you know? We act like we know everything. You know, all the time. You go to school and it's fucking... I know what I'm talking about, you know? Fucking... This is math, this is how it is. We don't question it. It's just the way things are. But the problem is that we know the way they are, we just don't know why. You know? You know, physics is like it is. We have fun dying so much right now. We know Newton's laws, we know that they're true, but it's still a fucking thing. We don't know why. Is there any reason behind it? I don't know. The Dunning-Kruger effect? Well, which one was that? That was the... Ah, yes. Dunning-Kruger effect. Okay. No, I remember now. We all think we're... I mean, unless we all think we're right, more than like someone that knows less will like think they know more, and someone that knows more will know how little they know. And that's another idea that's been really prevalent in human thinkers. Like, fuck, was it Socrates? That was the only thing I know is that I know nothing. You know. For neuroscience, I hope that like it's a required class to like pass to get the major, because it's such a fucking. I love philosophy. I love the idea of, I don't know about giving life meaning, but trying to describe what life is, you know? I love science. I adore science. I love fucking space and all that shit, you know. I was just talking about neuroscience right here. But I feel like it's meaningless without philosophy. I feel like philosophy is a very important part to science. It gives it context, you know? Because otherwise it just kind of is. You know, it's without philosophy, it's just kind of stuff's there. With philosophy, you get to think more about it. You get to think about why is this, beyond just the mechanics. I love Exerbia. Yo, he's so fucking good. I love that sad turtle. He's so great. Fucking depressed British boy. Honey, would you like some fucking biscuits or whatever and tea? Yeah, he's great. He's very good at taking concepts that people think about and simplifying them into like once again that funny word, microcosm, a little mini version of a very big idea. And I need to understand. And I need to understand. I like when he goes on the rants near the end of his video. He's just good. He's got essentialist. He's also kind of absurdist existentialist. There's very little difference between absurdist, optimistic nihilist, and existentialist. Just kind of like what you define meaning as. Everything else is pretty much the exact same. Ugh, I can play this song. Talking away as we've almost started yelling. I wanna fucking show this video. There. YouTube. Tower of Babel. Godspell. It's a musical. It's a musical, and it's really fucking good. It's like one of the most famous fucking, I don't know, fucking Jesus musicals. But the whole play is pretty much the gospel of, I believe, Matthew. And the whole play is just, you know, Jesus' life up to crucifixion, and it's all, you know, very Christian. But it begins, or well, it was meant to begin, with this song that basically put in a ton of philosophical ideas. Just like fucking, that disagreed with each other. And all these different ideas disagreed with each other. Pretty much culminating into Jesus. And that's the whole idea of pretty much that whole song, is that everyone disagreed, and then Jesus gave like a new philosophy. But forgetting that whole like other shit, the song does a really good job at just showing how crazy fucking philosophy is. And it shows so many cool things. I just gotta fucking figure out, pull it up on Streamlabs and on Streamlabs. When I first saw you, oh girl, I knew that you were the only one. Let's fucking stick that over there. Okay. Yeah, that'll work. Oh, okay. The human tries to understand things. What a feeble attempt.
I honor and love you, but I shall obey God rather than
Fucking
you.
move myself a little bit down.
And as long as I have life and strength, I shall never cease from the practice and teaching
Can you
of
hear it well?
philosophy. Wherefore, O men of Athens, I say to you,
Therefore, acquit me or not,
but
whichever you do.
I shall never alter my ways, never adjust my approach to this maze, never reform till the end of my days, even if I have to die many times.
Measures and intuition, reason touches opinions of the name, and so on. Dude.
But he is all things in all, and he is nothing.
He is often found in one thing small. Conversely, he is often lost in many. God. Oh, Galileo. Hell yeah. God. We neglect.
And despite the abolition by the current
I'm rocking so hard right
inquisition
now.
of any intuition that they
They
don't
don't
choose.
choose.
When it comes to God, I find I can't believe that he designed a human being with a mind.
He's not supposed to use. Dude.
The rise of the state, the
Decline of Rome.
inevitable, Rome had to fall.
State of all.
Created God walking on the earth. The seeds of Rome's decline were present at her birth. We should therefore be surprised that man was ever individualized. That Rome remains so strong.
State will be strong so long. Entropy. Yep.
Unless observed by you.
Well, life goes directly against entropy, actually.
Existentialism, which I represent, is more coherent.
I do believe it.
There is no
Such thing as human nature, not in all human.
Since there is no God to conceive.
What is entropy? It's that everything becomes equal and, doesn't become more complex. What is life? That everything becomes more complex as time goes on. Evolution. It's directly against entropy. Three Tower of Babel, 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 Babel. Yeah, I don't fucking think about that shit. I know. Yup. Yeah. You never thought about that? Yeah. Sick. Yeah. Life goes against fucking laws of thermodynamics. Oh, what does it matter if they don't agree? Wherefore, O men of Athens, I say to you, therefore, acquit me or not, but whichever you choose. We should never be surprised that man was ever individualized. Man remains so strong. Many times. That's good shit. The hit Ninja Sex Party. Oh yeah, and then that's not the song, just saying, no. Ah shit, what is this? Fucking bring that shit down. What's up, Buffins? We got really fucking philosophical. Now I'm gonna be playing again. I just fucking had a little thing I wanted to show Phoenix. Well, I will probably end soon. Oh, that's the wrong one. Oh shit. Okay, there we go. Real fucking philosophical. Over Touhou, yes. There we go. So yeah, it's a weird idea, but I think that's one reason why I think life is so special, is because it directly opposes the laws of thermodynamics. It's like everything should become equal with time and less complex. You know, just the heat death of the universe, as they say, is an inevitability. Oh, that is a good point. If you got your fucking gamer headset, though, you could probably mute the stream if you do. You'll also be hearing your voice twice. Get better at typing. I'll get better at speaking. We should never be surprised that man was ever individualized. Yeah. But that's probably why. Let me go over here. There he is.
Harmony.
Hello. Oh, sure. Don't join. Don't join in. Sure, it's fine. Whatever. I'll just, sing to myself. It's fine. Okay. Puffins.
I already like this better.
Just hanging out here.
Your time.
Oh, shit.
Hello.
Phoenix, speak so I can get your fucking volume like at the right amount.
Hello.
Oh, okay, 200. You're too quiet. Don't fix it, or else you're gonna blow out my ears.
What about now?
You're fine.
Okay, sweet. Yeah, so we just started talking about philosophy, and a lot of philosophy, and a lot of philosophy.
There we go.
It's so dangerous.
What the fuck?
I don't know what meme. I didn't say a meme.
Keck.
It's that meme.
What is the meme? Fuck, I don't know that one. I don't know the fucking character names. Oh my god. Fuck, I'm gonna cry. I died.
Phoenix, there are a couple buttons in the settings, like for cancellation and stuff.
Wait, what in the settings?
God, my voice really sound like that?
Are you listening to yourself?
I haven't.
No, it is Puffins. Here, you know what? I think I'll just lower your user volumes, and then I'll just bring up my own volume a little bit.
My
Cause
question is, why does it take so long to repeat?
to what?
Oh, I get it.
Like the 6-second voice lag, you mean?
It's because I have the stream and Discord open at the same time.
Yeah, mute the stream.
Yeah, or else you're gonna be hearing your own voice back. Also, I messed with my lighting a little bit. Do you like it? I look a little more like myself.
Ooh, cool.
I don't know what the fuck that means.
Deeper shadows.
Wait, let me just show you here. So like this is how it is usually, and like that's not my hair color, you know. And then I kind of like you lose the eyeshadow.
What the hell is readable colors?
Beautiful color.
I'm waiting for the changes. Oh, there we go.
And then this is like about what I wanted.
In the stream options, there's something called readable colors.
Oh, stream
Readable
options.
colors?
Okay, not chat options. This one. Okay, fucking, I'll just search color. Color, video format, color space, process priority. I can't see anything about colors. Colors. There we go.
I'll take a screenshot.
Is it in Streamlabs?
No, it's just hold on. I'm gonna post it into general.
We should bother be surprised that man was ever individualized.
Here we go.
Enjoy. Oh, like in the actual fucking Twitch thing. Viewing options, chat
Also,
options.
there's no button to mute the stream, which is horrible.
That's it.
Button to mute the stream.
Settings.
Used it on OBS.
I am on mobile.
Where would
Oh,
I
you
find
mean
that
like
on
on-
desktop? Notifications, connections, recommendations. I don't know what the fuck any of that means. Let's see here. Profile accent color. I like my kind of turquoisey.
I found the meme.
Oh god, what is it? I'm terrified. The meme scares me. What? I'm
You shall
waiting.
be frightened for the rest of your life.
Oh no. Oh god. Oh, it's fucking Danganronpa.
Danganronpa's really good.
I fucking have it
I've
downloaded.
watched my teacher play it.
I've only played to like the first step.
What it is.
You've ever played it, Phoenix?
No, I haven't.
I have a feeling we
I
should
thought
mute
it was
ourselves.
like $60 on Steam. I was like, whoa, this must live up to the hype.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Oh my god.
Oh my god!
Oh my god.
Oh my god!
Oh my god.
Ah, I see what you mean.
Oh my god.
Oh
Oh my
my
god.
god.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
The fucking scream.
I can make a really good goat noise, but I won't.
Wow. I don't know any of this context. This is
It has absolutely
horrifying.
nothing to do with anything that happens in the game. It's just like generally what goes on in his head because he's insane.
Oh. That's cool. I like him already.
Yeah, he is like he and Monokuma used to be the two most popular characters in the series. Monokuma still is absolutely the most popular.
Yeah,
I don't know why.
because he's a bear and he's insane. I've literally only played to the fucking first step, so don't spoil anything.
Danganronpa spoilers, I have no tolerance for.
I'm guessing like there's some pretty big plot twists,
The game
so
starts to get really crazy, so that's absolutely a no.
Cool.
the only one that I know is the trap because memes.
Phoenix, do you know what happens in the third one?
No, because I've never played the game.
You really should.
Yeah, maybe one day.
Make sure that you play them in order if you do.
I don't see why I wouldn't.
You know how much I love my VNs.
Is it a visual novel?
It is
Well.
a visual novel, but not the dating kind at all.
Like Phoenix, right? Kinda, you know. That's like the closest thing that I've
Yeah.
seen.
The non-horny ones.
Well, I don't know about
Yeah.
that.
Well, I wouldn't say that.
Yeah, because there's like this friendship kind of thing that you do. Like I don't know.
In each game, after you complete it, you unlock an optional mode where you date everybody instead of murder people. Oh, that reminds me. I actually found on YouTube a series completely that is just Touhou Danganronpa. An entire game.
The fuck?
Just Touhou.
Like who's the shrine maiden? Is it MC?
And it was re-uploaded from Nico Video. So the actual playable parts are not playable, but whatever.
Wait, what do you mean it's not playable? Because it's on Nico Doka?
No, it's there, but it got re-uploaded to YouTube in English. The thing was, the games are still in Japanese and only on there, so you're going to have to play them in Japanese or just watch them.
There's some auto translator things that I got for some Japan only fans.
I'm pretty sure for Flash that still work.
What was that 1VN you played with really horrible translations?
Are you talking about the There was two. There was two.
There was
The-
two.
There was two. There was the one that had like the girl that gets isekai'd.
I think that was the one. I
There's
was
quite a lot of
thinking.
things that fit that description.
No, but like it was a hentai game. Like it was a straight up hentai game. Like made an RPG maker. And it was so funny because I guess whoever translated it formatted it wrong. So like you just have like words off the screen. It was great. But porn games are some of the funniest things in the world to me.
Wow.
I got a skedaddle though.
Oh, okay, I'll see you.
Yeah, let me just get real fucking close to the mic.
Well,
Maybe gets this game back App Store with including section for. I need to get that game back in the App Store. Okay, guys. Here. Okay. The fucking Play Store. Here.
okay,
I'll-
my-
Live, right?
I'll put
yeah,
this.
it's live.
So I'm gonna go like right now anyway.
I haven't finished the essay.
Haha. It's only like 500 words.
I'm only at 300.
You get it done soon.
What, a 300-word essay? Dude, I wrote like
Well,
1,000
I'm
words
like
for Scalia today.
Yeah,
It,
Plus.
it took more effort than
I've
Scalia's.
taken that class. This,
It ta-
this essay, yeah, no, this was just a harder like question.
Oh boy, what was it?
It's Hamlet shit.
In what ways and with what dramatic effects, literary devices, tone, diction, etc., does Shakespeare present the motif of duty in the play Hamlet? With a lot of
no.
evidence, and that's a very difficult question to answer.
Especially in only 550 words.
Oh, there's a limit.
Yes, so like
There's a maximum.
it's a pretty broad like word limit. It's like from 550 to like
It's a big
700.
limit.
But like, you know, it's fine. I just gotta like check over it. I pretty much have it written. I just need the fucking finishing touches and such.
Oh, cool.
Also, yeah, I think me and Jasmine are dating now. I think, or at least we're definitely gonna be.
Oh shit! You're broadcasting this to the entire
5 people.
like hidden listener that hasn't put itself in chat.
I didn't think about that. I kind of forgot you were alive. Like, not gonna lie, completely skipped my mind.
Well, now they know the truth
As
between
long
you
as
and
it
Jasmine.
doesn't dox us. Oh,
I mean, if it's gonna be official, then it doesn't really matter much, I guess.
Jasmine's gonna open up this live stream right now as we speak.
She'll be like, I didn't say any of that to Michael. I don't know where he got that idea.
Actually, I mentioned it to her.
Uh-huh. And the answer was
Stream. I just
verbatim?
Yeah, no, I just talked about it once. I was like, yeah, Joey Puel is a VTuber.
Bro.
It's not
There
like
you
I have
go.
that filter on Snapchat.
Oh yeah, the vlogging, the VTuber vlogger. Anyone,
Okay.
4 people in chat.
No, it's not that bad, of an idea, right? But like, think about the looks I
Vlogging,
get,
It's never okay. Yes, but think about the views,
bro.
That's what
The
you don't do this based
views.
on what the people look at you when you're doing it. You look at after when you're looking at your bank account and you have a fat 10 extra zeros. That's why you do this.
Bro, like, I don't even
Way
know
to
if
start.
that's.
Taking your
no.
intellectual property.
Bro, I can't sue someone for fucking VTuber vlogging.
Think about how Kizuna I basically pioneered the whole VTubing like industry. Like, would you call it an industry? I wouldn't
It's
really
an
call it
industry.
an industry.
It's an industry now.
Would it? Oh,
It's huge. It's gotten
okay,
so
but
big.
like, but instead
Yeah,
of that,
no,
you
it's so
pioneer the vlogging VTuber industry, and you begin to make bank off it.
Yeah, I don't know about
Some
that.
people might make more than you do, but you'll still be making a lot.
Not so sure about that. I'll give it thought. Okay. Like how
It's
the
600 to
company.
900. It's 600 to 900 words.
I thought it was like 550.
It's actually 50 words, Joey.
Oh God, no!
It's like
Only
one of those
50 words. How many words
That's
do I
like
have
an
on
extra
this?
paragraph.
I got 593.
I see that you're on the document.
Oh, am I?
Example.
Yeah, that's fine. I always have like the tab open. Anyway, I gotta skedaddle. But here,
Alright.
have a kiss.